Creative people rarely need to be motivated. They have their own inner drive that refuses to be bored. They refuse to be complacent. They live on the edge, which is precisely what is needed to be successful and remain successful. And that's a quote from real estate developer Donald Trump. Welcome everyone to World Class Wednesdays. Today's lesson is champions evolve from competing to creating. Average performers live their lives in first gear, resisting change and avoiding risk. The masses have the same talent and opportunity as the world class, yet choose to play it safe to avoid the pain of failure and the agony of temporary defeat. Mental Toughness University has a scale called the 5 levels of mental toughness, which is a tool to help people determine at what level they're performing. The first level is called playing not to lose, which is doing just enough to avoid getting fired. The next level up is playing to cruise, which is mentally cruising through the job without really engaging in any serious thought. The next level is playing to improve, which is when performers begin to actively engage their thoughts and feelings in the task at hand, attempting to get better. The level above this is playing to compete, which is when performers begin to believe they are capable of beating out their competition and being the best. This level is primarily ego-driven, where winning is the main objective. Performers operating at this level often become very successful and powerful, but are sometimes left with hollow feelings of, is this all there is? Now, the highest level is playing to win, which occurs when the performer moves from competition to creation, where the primary goal is to be the best they can be. Knowing that creativity and fear cannot coexist, these people are competing only with themselves with the objective of being better today than they were yesterday. The playing to win philosophy is rooted in a spirit-based consciousness operating from thoughts of love and abundance. Fear and scarcity have no place at this level of thinking. These performers are fearlessly thinking what Dr. Abraham Maslow referred to as self-actualization, or becoming all that one has the potential to become. The most powerful belief performers operating at this level possess is that they cannot fail. They can only learn and grow. With their potential in front and their fear behind them, champions are able to move beyond the boundaries of competition and create what the masses believe is impossible. Your action step for today is to examine the 5 levels of mental toughness and identify the level you inhabit most often in performance situations. Make a commitment to spend as much time at the playing to win level as possible. Here's a summary of the 5 levels of mental toughness. At the very bottom, where the majority are at, is playing not to lose. These people think to themselves, I better perform or I'll be in trouble. Some put more effort in and end up playing to cruise. These people are thinking, as long as I continue to perform, I can cruise. Hopefully, a person gets recognized for their efforts in some way, shape, or form and begins to play to improve. This is when they start thinking, maybe I can accomplish more than I thought. Maybe I'm better than I think I am. For a lot of people that experience this type of new success, it will expand their belief system and trigger a new thought process. They are now a powerful performer playing to compete and will be saying, I think I can be the best, but they'll be driven by ego gratification. In order to get to the highest level where creation takes place, an event awakens a performer and triggers inner wisdom. He or she starts to see his or her performance as a game in which there is no way to lose. When the performer is playing to win, they are driven by spirit instead of ego, devoid of pretense and totally focused. Fear does not exist at this level, only love. They'll be saying things to themselves like, I cannot fail. I can only learn and grow. The only person I'm competing with is myself. I no longer feel fear because it's impossible for me to lose. I feel so grateful just to have an opportunity to be the best I can be. I see my performance as the primary catalyst of my self-actualization. I don't have to be who I've always been. I can learn and grow, and that's how I win.